It is round two prediction time here on the No Step Podcast channel. I'm Chris Duffy, joined by Declan Waters, and we got to breathe because that first round
Yeah,
series against the Detroit Pistons was not the greatest.
horrific.
Was not the
Yeah.
greatest. Like that, honestly, the Knicks should have swept them. The Knicks
hmm
should have swept them, but the Knicks just got out to early leads, and it looked like, oh, they're gonna win by 20, and then they lose and then they
Yeah.
have to come back in the fourth quarter, and it's always up to Jalen Brunson. And you're going up against the Celtics in round two now.
Yeah, that's the
All of those,
thing.
all of those Instagram reels, all of those videos going around, like we want Boston. Do you really want Boston? You almost got your asses
hmm
kicked by Detroit, who had 14
Yeah.
wins last year, and
So
basically
like,
kept the same team. All they did was really fire their coach and get a Star Thompson. That's it, and to
hmm
Tobias Harris, but and
Yeah.
like a few role players, but like
All right, bro.
The Knicks, you got Cat and you got Mikal Bridges in the offseason.
hmm
Time to lock in, and that's why I believe that this Celtics series will somehow go to 6 games. I just think that the Knicks will lock in at Madison Square Garden for 2 games, and then get absolutely clapped in Boston.
All right. So I do agree with you that the Celtics will win, and I do understand your theory on why. I mean, like you said, would come back in the fourth quarter, and they would have. They're a very streaky team in the playoffs,
Yeah,
right? And you saw it in that game, but they went on a 21-0 run in game one. And then what happened? They lost it.
yeah, yeah.
So I think the comebacks, it's not going to work against Boston.
No,
I think it's going to get to such a bad point that I'm going to say the Celtics win in five.
yeah.
Now I don't
See,
want to sound like
no,
Shannon Sharp with the Lakers in five, but
the Celtics
when
in
you look
five.
at the this
Yeah,
matchup, when you look at this matchup, you can obviously see there's a difference
yeah,
in talent. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks do show up in the series, but from round one, you got to go
yeah,
off of what you see. So
yeah.
round one, and I'm honestly not liking their chances so
Yeah,
far.
exactly. No, and I'm totally agreeing with you. What has to happen? Lockdown defense on the perimeter. They did not have
Yeah.
that against Detroit, and look what happened. You got blown out of the water from deep. And
hmm
another thing that has to happen, get some defensive rebounds for crying out loud. They
Yeah, come
allowed
on.
way too many offensive rebounds, way too many second chance points, way too many second chance threes. And
hmm
this Celtics team is the best three-point shooting team of all time
Yeah.
because this past season they passed the Golden State Warriors, which who would have thunk it? But here we are in
hmm
2025 talking about the Celtics being a top threat from the three-point line.
Yeah.
The Knicks got locked down on perimeter defense, and that's why I think that Thibs has got to change something. He has been horrendous. He's been
hmm
playing his starters way too long. He has what, a 6 or 7 man rotation. Not trying to use the old joke there, but
All right. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like the Celtics will get rebounds and they'll bounce it out to someone on the 3-point line
yeah,
and they'll bury you from there.
yeah,
They're not a team that needs momentum. They will start it on their own.
yeah,
I
exactly.
think that's going to be a problem for the Knicks.
And also Declan, they actually have a bench. Their coach
Yeah.
actually has faith in their bench. Tibbs does not play his bench, and like I said before, like you're playing your starters 40 plus minutes a night, and that
hmm
cannot happen in the playoffs. And that's why I was seeing this post by the Fireside Knicks account on Instagram, and it was saying leave your thoughts in the comments of which three should get playoff rotation time. It was DeLon Wright, Tyler Kolek, and Precious Achiuwa. And I wrote I hate to embarrass myself like this, but I wrote
Oh
a
God.
hefty paragraph of why DeLon Wright should get more minutes in the playoffs. And what I said is that his perimeter defense is very underrated. It's very
Mhm.
underrated. He kind of reminds me of a more seasoned Dante DiVincenzo. Now, the scoring
Yeah.
won't be there, but
Yeah.
this
Definitely
Knicks
not.
team needs a true sixth man. They need a true leader off of the bench because Deuce McBride, 4 points on 26% shooting from the field is not going to cut it.
Yeah. It's
This is
not,
the playoffs.
especially in the
It's
playoffs.
time to lock in, Tibbs. If you don't lock in this series, you're gone. And you know what? Honestly,
Yeah,
that wouldn't be the worst case scenario, but it's like,
2-0.
come on. What's
Yeah,
gonna happen is that no other team is gonna want you, and the next thing you know, you're gonna be coaching the G League.
yeah, he's gonna be coaching the G League. But I mean, to bring that back, you don't think Tyler Kolek should be getting pulled up right now?
No. He has you know what his defensive skill is like? Hot
Nothing.
garbage. Hot
Oh God.
garbage. And Precious Achua, the only issue with him getting playoff minutes is that you really don't need him to get playoff minutes.
Mhm.
Now, I feel like Tibbs should be able to maybe maximize the bench to like a 7 or 8 man rotation,
Yeah, I think
maybe
they
nine
should.
man. But like Precious, it's a sort of interesting situation there because who is he going to come in for? Like
Yeah.
OG, Macau Bridges, Josh Hart, those guys are going to be getting a lot of minutes in this
Hmm.
series. And especially OG Anunoby, who the Knicks should put him up against Jason Tatum because
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw the stat, but when Macau Bridges is guarding Jason Tatum, he's scoring like 35 points a game. And
Hmm.
when OG is guarding him, he's scoring like 13 or something
Yeah.
like that. Maybe I'm being a little maybe I'm glazing a little bit, but like
Maybe you're
it, it's
overreacting.
it's like there's such a big difference. And I mean, they got a big three up in Boston, so it's gonna be hard. And
Yeah.
Cat, please do not play drop coverage. I know
Mhm.
it's probably not your
And do
fault.
not be
It's Tibbs'
and do not
fault.
be shooting pointless
But
threes.
like, oh, so that. But like, step up on Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps is just gonna
Yeah,
shoot
don't
from
let
the
the guy
top of the
shoot.
key and green it all the time. I mean,
Yeah,
Celtics are Irish spring green, green, green. So I mean,
do not let do not let Tingus Pingus get hot,
yeah,
bro. Do not
exactly.
let
And
Tingus
also,
Pingus.
Cat, do not pull up from 40 feet. Please don't. I
Yeah.
know it's been kind of working, but like right now, you're giving us Yankees fans some heart attacks. Sort of like Clay Holmes, cardiac cat, cardiac Clay.
Yeah. Oof. So to end it, I'll recap for you guys. We got don't let Tingus Pingus shoot the ball, and do not let Carl Anthony Towns shoot from deep. Tibbs, open up, use your bench, and
Yeah,
don't let
thank
Carl
you.
Anthony Towns shoot
You
from
still
the
have
lob.
Landry Shamet. You still have PJ Tucker. You
Yeah.
have DeLon Wright. You have Precious Achiuwa. You have Ariel Huckporter. You have five guys off the bench who I think could get valuable minutes. They could have gotten valuable minutes in the Detroit series, but you know what, Tibbs? Your buns. And you know what? With that being said, that's gonna do it here because there's nothing
All right,
else
yo,
to
peace out.
say. Because right now, us Knicks fans are awaiting our fate. Do we roll
Yeah.
with Tibbs next year or do we look for Michael Malone? That's all from us for tonight. We will see you, or I may see you tomorrow night for a
Oh,
possible Game 1 live stream.
peace
Peace
out.
out.